Hey guys, how are you? It's been a while since I've done a walk with me, so I'm kind of figuring that I might do that today because it's really lovely out and it's a Sunday, so I figured I can do a self-love Sunday and walk, which I do. Like, for me, walking is self-care, self-love, grounding, all that stuff, healing, all that fun stuff. Yeah, sorry, I'm just a little distracted with everything around me. It's funny because I had the thought it was a big white truck, and I had the thought of Eric, and now there's a big black truck driving by. I had the thought of, and as soon as I had the thought of Eric driving the truck, it just got like, it went really loud. When I made that face, that was like right after I thought Eric. So anyway, yeah, it's beautiful out right now, and I haven't been out of the house yet today. So I figured I should do that while the sun's still out. I don't know if you guys have been feeling it. There has been shifts taking place. We just went through a portal. Actually, it's really funny because on the 22nd, I woke up at like 3 a.m., exactly 3 a.m., and I was just so restless. My body was vibrating so hard. I was so dizzy. I was tripping out. I made a post about it on Facebook. I was getting, as I was going through it, that we were going through a portal, and I was feeling it physically, and I was getting, when I was able to get the strength enough, which I barely had any, to shower just to like balance my body temperature out. I'd been given the scene from Tomorrowland when they're first going through the portal or whatever, and he talks about how you're going to lose all this blood sugar in this short amount of time. You're going to feel like you're dying, but then it'll be over and you'll be fine. Because it's funny because I had felt, it's funny because I had felt like my blood sugar had dropped and I felt like I was dying, but I had eaten dinner late that night. It had only not been that long before that happened that I had eaten, so it didn't make sense that it was a blood sugar drop. But knowing that this is a portal and this is a side effect of that, well, that makes sense. Now, I'm also getting the reminder from Eric, Archangel Uriel, my spirit team, energy. Sorry, hang on. I'm getting that prompt to give the reminder that, it doesn't have to be this way. We don't have to feel these side effects. We do choose to play it this way. Nothing wrong with that. We're learning not to. But just giving that reminder, we make our reality even with this. So, I feel so out of breath right now. I need to chill. It's because I got a kick of anxiety before I walked out the door, and I didn't give myself time to calm down from it before I started filming. I should have. I know what the anxiety is, and I do the work on it. I just didn't this time for some reason. I should have. So, anyway. And then it's funny because then the next day was the 23rd, and there was this 2323 portal. And I didn't realize that, but it's reflection of what I always go through with this stuff. Anytime we go through a portal or solar flares hit or something, I'm feeling effects of it for a day or days beforehand. And then generally I start to feel better. Sometimes I don't, when everyone else then starts to feel it. So, and it makes sense though too, because again, time's not linear. And I'm very much in that space where I'm not the only one, but this is happening. Like, linear time is melting away. So I'm one of those people that are feeling this stuff like right before it's happening, or I'm feeling it at the beginning before everyone else is picking up on it. So that's fun. Oh, the sun is so beautiful. I don't know if you guys will be able to see it. Hang on. I can't tell. I feel like I'm not doing a very good job. You guys probably can't see it. I'm not doing a good job. But sun gazing. I'll do that every once in a while. I'll just take a big deep breath and then open my eyes, look at the sun for a split second, and then close them again. So yeah. But yeah, it was funny because then I realized, like, later that day on the 23rd, or I think it was even the 24th, where I was like, oh my God, we did go through a portal. They were telling me, you're going through a portal. The next day, the 23, really? Duh. So yeah, that's kind of funny. So there's that, and then there's just, I know myself, and there's a lot of people that I've been talking to, clients, friends, acquaintances, and they're all feeling, so many people are feeling these different levels of what you can call mental health, like depression, anxiety, these fears, stressors about the world, money, housing. Sorry, my camera's I'm not pulling it up very well. And that's all being surfaced for good reason. And again, it's showing what I've been talking about. 2023, we're surfacing the deep root of our shit, our illusions, our baggage, so we can heal it as we melt it away. And a lot of really cool magic's being brought online as we do that. And I am noticing that, you know, myself and more people, there's this instant manifestation. Again, what's manifesting? It's just allowing what's already here online. You've just done your work on your blocks and resistance. So there's that. But on that layer, just for semantics, easier to explain, you know, this is happening more and more. The proof of the one mind and telepathy constantly happening. Like, I swear to God, every day, you know. So it's reflection of what I got at the beginning of this year. We're going through this, facing our deep shit, but then a lot of magic is coming online with it too. So, and again, I'm seeing it reflected. So many people have been talking to me about this, coming to me and wanting to talk to me about this, to figure out what's going on with themselves, because they've been feeling it. And then just from other posts that I've been seeing, and then from me reaching out to people, and they just had me look at the time on here, 8:15. I know I chose to be 8:15, and I'm taking that back. I'm reclaiming the fact that I chose it, and I'm making it magical and beautiful and filled with love in this. I know. 8:15. Anyway, so yeah, this is all happening. So if you guys feel like it, let me know in the comments if you've been feeling it too. But it's interesting because alongside feeling all this illusion and my ego being surfaced so strong, and I'm in such strong resistance mode, there is a lot of magic coming online, and my body's been feeling amazing. It is so soft. It's so light. Constantly, I feel like when I walk, I'm like, my legs feel like they're going to keep staying in the air, but then they happen to go back down again, you know? So all this is happening. I'm debating, do I want to keep, yeah, I may as well. It's going to be louder down that street though. But the sun is brighter on this side than going down that street. Do I want the quiet or do I want more sun? I'm like, I want more sun. I want to walk a little longer. So there's all that's been going on. I've been a little MIA because I've just been facing a lot of crap and trying to deal with all this stuff, and you know, my ego and resistance has just been really, really, really strong lately. So that being said, you know, I've also been asking my spirit team to help me help myself with attitude adjustment and perception change, and, you know, getting myself into a space of neutrality and acceptance and surrender. My ego ain't liking that either. I can feel it, but I'm still asking for it. So that being said, one thing I wanted to do while I'm out going for this walk is just talk about things I'm grateful for, because I really need to work on being more in I really need to work on being in more of a space of being grateful, because I know there is a lot I do have to be grateful for, and I need to start focusing on that more. So, number one, I want to say you guys. I'm so thankful for you guys and for anyone and everyone who's been supporting me in various ways, particularly from the beginning, but just in general at all. I know I need to keep doing this because it brings me love and joy and passion, which is why I do still do it. The magic is amazing, and my life is dull and colorless without it. I do love doing this. At the same time, this journey of mine has been in strong illusion of difficulty, and there's often times I just want to throw in the towel and say, I'm done. I don't see the point. I feel pointless. No one cares. But then I remember you guys, and you guys help make it worth it. And I appreciate you so much. Just thank you for seeing me and supporting me and being here and loving me and not judging me. And for those of you who judge and you're self-aware enough to work on those judgments on yourself, you know, thank you. And then I want to say thank you and give my appreciation to those where, you know, we've been that place where we're perceiving that we've burned each other. You know, thank you also, because I know that you guys are playing roles for me as well, and there's lessons in there. And where I'm at now, I do know where my shit is. And even if we haven't been in a space where we can talk again about this stuff, I just want you guys to know, if you happen to be watching this, I see you, I love you, and I do know what this is, and I am working on it. And I'm just not in that space to try and reach out to anyone privately right now. I don't feel comfortable with that. So, but we'll get there. We're coming into unity, away from separation. This stuff had to happen for a reason. See, I touch branches and bushes as I'm walking by, trees, flowers, whatever I can reach. Grounding. So I'm thankful for that, for the bushes and the trees and the plants and the whatever that is within reach that I'm able to touch and ground with and connect with, because I don't have nature anymore. I don't have a place to be able to sit outdoors and be with the trees and the grass and the animals. So for any piece of nature I'm able to interact with like this, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. The fact that I am able to go for a walk, you know, my body is functioning and I'm able to utilize my legs and my arms and my eyes, my ears, my voice. I'm able to feel the wind through my hair as I'm walking, you know. And then I'm thankful about that I'm aware of the fact that my body is the map of the consciousness. And if there is something wrong with my body, then I know that there's something going on within my consciousness I need to work on. But I'm also thankful for the illusioned 3D physical stuff that can help us with our avatars as well. You know, I'm thankful for this beautiful day. It's gorgeous out. As much as I'm stressed about the summer. See, I want to spin into negativity and go into why I'm stressed out about the summer and how I can't do this anymore. I'm like, no, stop. Okay, I'm thankful I have a roof over my head. Thank God I've got a roof over my head. Thank God I have a roof over my head. I'm thankful that I have a friend that's coming down from out of province to visit this summer, and she's going to be here for my birthday. I'm very thankful for that. You know, I'm thankful that my parents are willing to support me in the ways that they do choose to support me. I am very thankful for that. I don't know what, well, no, I do know what I would be doing, but it's just, I am thankful, and it's making my life even just a little bit easier. And I have some of the things that I have because of them, and I'm thankful for that. I'm thankful that the magic is coming online. You know, that the work I'm putting into myself, I am starting to see payoff, even if it doesn't seem very prominent and big at times. You know, it is really cool what's happening, and I am very thankful. I'm beyond thankful that Eric and the rest of my team in the Galactics too, but it's really Eric is the number one, and then it's going to expand through him. So I'm going to focus on him, that he's coming online a lot stronger. The dream I had recently where I saw his hands and then his shoulders and torso and then his face, that's starting to reflect in this. I've been seeing flashes of his hands and wrists and his hair. So, and I've been hearing his voice more in my ears and in my head, channeling for myself, because that is a bit more difficult. I can do it for you guys. I can have my moments where I'm not in a space to do it, but I can do it for you guys. It's a lot harder to do it for myself. So, but it is happening. So I'm thankful for that. Yeah, I have a lot to be grateful for. Food, running clean water, you know, friends. As much as I wish I had more friends in person, I do have, you know, there is a couple people that I am able to see in person, even if it's once in a while, and I'm beyond thankful for that. And I mean, I am thankful for the fact that I am now finally awakening in this and realizing separation isn't real, and I'm allowing the illusion of separation to disappear. And I am so thankful that the look of death is changing as well. You know, I still am working on it, because my ego still kicks in and my blocks and resistance. But, you know, I have these moments now where I'm in a dark space, I'm not feeling good, and I'm laying there and I can feel my spirit team, the Galactics, stroking my hair. Hang on. I can feel the Galactics stroking my hair and tickling me and trying to make me, like, my spirit team, the Galactics. Mostly Eric is number one. And it just hits me. I'm like, I never have to be alone again. I never have to sit here in my sadness alone again. Now, am I still trying to get used to the fact that nothing is physical and nothing's solid? Yeah, that's a hard one. And trying to get used to that ain't easy, especially when you're going through it and you just want someone solid with you to make you food and hold on to you and take care of you, and you want to see them while they're doing that. But we don't need the visuals and the solid feeling for all of that. This is so limitless and so beyond and so cool, and we only limit and stop ourselves, and energy does play as we allow it. And we are bringing our full awareness and full abilities online now, and it is equal and shared. So, yeah, it's, I'm really, again, thankful for that, and it is really cool. And I have my frustrations, and my ego and whatnot can kick in, and my resistance. Like I said, I have been in full on resistant mode lately, and I need to keep reminding myself, because I'm just like, I'm so miserable all the time. You know, I'm so resistant, I'm so angry, I'm so frustrated. You know, I can feel my ego constantly. But at the same time, I'm reminding myself this is a good thing. because I'm allowing this to surface. I'm allowing myself to feel it. I'm aware of what it is. And when I'm ready, I do the work on myself to melt that away. And if I don't feel like doing it sometimes, that's okay. I don't have to. I do it when I'm ready. And I'm seeing more and more and more that there is no rush. I don't need to rush to be doing this stuff. It all works out when it's supposed to work out. We can't miss it. We can't miss it. We can't bypass. Sorry. Technically, no, you can at the end of the day bypass, because you can't, everyone gets there. Everyone gets there. No one gets left behind or forgotten, right? So, sorry. I got distracted. Guys skateboarding. Totally distracting me. Totally distracted me. But, oh yeah, so I'm feeling this for good reason. I'm draining it and melting it away. I'm trying to make sure I'm not like getting him in the camera. You know, I'm draining and melting this away, and I have to feel it as I do as such. If you're not feeling it, you're repressing it, ignoring it, and then it just boils and festers, and that's how we keep projecting our illusions out, and we keep ourselves in these loops. So it's a good thing I'm feeling it, and I'm reminding myself of that. So if you guys are feeling it too, it's happening for good reason. You know, just keep remembering what the truth of everything is. I keep going back to today. I was doing it very strongly earlier. I needed to. I was just really focusing in on I am the light. I am the light. Everything is the light. And I sat myself inside the light, and I could physically feel. I was like in a visual where I'm like vomiting up this, like, sorry, I know it's gross, but it is what it is, and time for hiding's over, and I'm here to share. So there we go. In a visual where I'm like vomiting up like dark energy, which is my illusions, my baggage, my shadow, you know, and it's just absorbing into the light. And Eric was sitting there with me and comforting me and holding on to me, and that was the first time I really put myself inside a situation where I'm surrounded by light. I usually try and hide myself in darkness, and this time, because in the light I can feel everyone there with me, and I'm trying to run and hide from everyone. But this time I put myself in the light, and I started to feel everyone there giving love to me, and I wanted to run. I was like, no, I need to sit here in the light. And I was like, take it out of me, I want this gone. So yeah, I sat in the light, and I did it, and I could physically feel it. I ended up crying a little bit, and then I ended up passing out. So, but it was good. I'm glad that I did that. I needed to do that. I needed to do that for a while. I wasn't ready to. Now I am, and I'm happy I did. I might not always be ready to, but I was in that moment. Oh my God, that sun, you guys. It's beautiful. Can you? There. Halo. That's funny. You see that sun? It's beautiful, you guys. So, anyway, yeah, this is kind of a bunch of random rambling, talking. I don't know. I just wanted to go for a walk, chat a little bit about what I've been feeling and working on and going through, and talk about stuff I'm grateful for. And like I said, I'm asking for help with an attitude adjustment. I need an attitude adjustment, you guys. My ego. Oh, my ego and my resistance is so strong lately. But again, it's a good thing. But the thing is, again, you focus on truth. Focus on truth, light, love, positivity. You know, put yourself in that place of being grateful for everything, even if it's something that you're in the perception of you don't already have, you know, and then focus on your illusion and your baggage and your shadow as it surfaces, and do the work on it. You got to face it and feel it and embrace it, accept it, learn from it, then let it go and transmute it. And in the meantime, focus on truth. which is love. So, all right, I am back home, so I'm gonna end this. Thank you guys for everything. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you got something positive out of it. And yeah, one now at a time. We got this. I love you all very much, and as always, have a wonderful now. Bye.